The story coming out of Turkey today, but it's actually been gathering for a few weeks, is a deeply unsettling case involving, at the moment, 47 defendants, doctors, nurses, ambulance staff, but that is just in Istanbul. The story is much wider than Istanbul, and I think the number of defendants will be bigger. These individuals are accused of orchestrating a scheme to defraud the social security system through the deceptive transfer of newborn children to 19 private hospitals. In these facilities, the babies were allegedly kept in neonatal units, although they didn't need that treatment for prolonged and often unnecessary treatment, leading to at least 10 reported deaths from neglect or malpractice. And there's a 1,400-page indictment that details how medical personnel falsely exaggerated the severity of the infants' conditions to extend their hospital stay and maximize the money paid to the hospital by the state, and some of that was then pocketed. In addition, there's a story of drugs being sold on the black market for huge prices. Each day a baby remains in intensive care meant additional payments for the gang, incentivizing this unethical conduct. The case's leading figure, Dr. Firat Sari, denies any wrongdoing, maintaining that all procedures were followed properly. But if convicted, Sari could face up to 583 years in prison on charges including forgery, fraud, and negligent homicide. Public reaction has been swift, furious, and there's been a lot of media coverage. I'll show some here, with protesters outside the courthouse demanding accountability, chanting baby killers will be held accountable. Over 350 families, some having lost infants themselves under suspicious circumstances, have come forward seeking justice, and their grievances reveal a pattern where parents were led to believe that the babies had died of natural causes, only for revelations of malpractice to surface later. In response to all these rumours and these stories and the arrests, the Turkish authorities have taken severe measures. 10 hospitals have had their licences revoked. The trial has promoted renewed security and scrutiny over the private healthcare sector, and the health minister, Kemal Mehmetoglu, has served as Istanbul's health director during part of the scandal and therefore has faced calls for his resignation. Meanwhile, President Erdogan has condemned those responsible, has defended the healthcare system broadly, noting that it shouldn't be tarnished by a few rotten apples. The case underscores the systemic issues within the Turkish healthcare system, and indeed in healthcare systems across the world, how open to abuse these systems can be. And it raises serious ethical and operational questions about the oversight in hospitals, whether private or public. The implications for trust in medical institutions and the accountability of both individuals and establishments remains at the forefront of any public discourse in Turkey and elsewhere, of course. This is about life and death.